Alright, video 3 now. We have Magnolia. Magnolia is one of the only China briars I have, but I love her. I got her for Christmas when I was young and then broke her and sold her like a dummy for like $9. I unfortunately did not pay that for my replacement. I have this awesome, cute little custom staple mate. And of course I kept these because, well, I go with the big one. So I think the only one I'm missing right now is the one from Briarfest last year and the blue unicorn. I fortunately got the rainbow one. And that's a horrible custom done by me that's not finished. We'll run into that a lot. And then I do have one other China briar that I forgot to show. American Pharaoh. Alright, we'll go over here to these guys. These guys are all flea market finds. Besides the unicorn at the bottom, who was from Walmart, of course. And I have a super soft spot for this guy. Absolutely love how he comes in different colors, which I'm glad is kind of showing up in the video a little bit. But he's one of the rare ones where no matter what condition he is in, I go ahead and snatch him up. You can see that guy's pretty beat up. We have a guy missing half an ear. Can't tell if it was broken or worn down because it kind of doesn't look like a break. Looks more like he was already like that. And then we have this cute little donkey. I know nothing about him. He was $1. Couldn't leave him behind. Super cute. And then we have that guy. Also know nothing. Just super cute. And we have this guy who's really cool. This is a decanter. And he looks just like... Look at that. He looks just like the fam, I think. Or it might be the pass, because I can't remember the difference now. I don't really care for this stallion too much. I just have a couple of Pams. Then pictures of us horseback riding in Pigeon Forge. We were actually on a mom and son. So I was on the mom and my boyfriend was on the son. And I would love to have these in my backyard. They were really pretty drafter mixes. And then my big butts artwork. Love it. Alright. And then down here I had a small thing for star ponies for a short time. Before I realized how expensive some of the star decorators could be. Unicorn. And then that guy's kind of cool. He's a fuzzy. But we went on a trip to Bland, Virginia to see Diana. I can't remember her last name, but anyway, she owns Daydreams and Things. The best place you could ever go if you love briars. I recommend it to anybody because that store was amazing. But he's from one of the little side stops we made. Got because he had the little name on it. I love this guy. This is a cool light that my grandma gave me for Christmas one year. And then, hey, look at that. Another one of my unfinished customs. And look at this guy. When I bought it at a yard sale, he still works. Can't remember where the other one is. Oh, it's head. Yeah. But Grand Champions are what started my horse collecting anyway. This guy was in such good shape. With a saddle pad and the saddle. His mane isn't too horrible. It's pretty brittle. Hey, look at that. 2 more unfinished customs. One didn't even make it past priming. Here's this guy my adopted brother got me for my birthday. Unfortunately, a baby kitty broke his hand off, so that's why he sits on the floor now. He was on top of the cabinet where Magnolia is. Right, and then we have this cabinet. I guess I should stop to talk about my cabinets. So this cabinet, which is super antique, and I will be leaving the way it is. can hear that. It even has, I don't know if I'll pick it up anywhere, but the glass, that might actually be dirt on that side. But on the other side, we can catch, oh, here we go. See if we can catch that. It's right here. You can tell this is hand done glass. I can't remember what they call the technique now. But this cabinet I got at a garage sale for 20 bucks because it had no shelves in it. And me and my boyfriend made some. And of course my halflinger mare is up there. She's another one of my very favorite molds. And my only complete conga. Not just the mare, not the foal. Missing a couple foals still. And then there's these two, who I searched and searched and searched for. And finally got lucky after having this search saved on eBay for like 2 years. I got a notification and snatched them up. And my pretty painting that goes with them. Doesn't it just match them? Right, we'll open this one's kind of tough to open. Oh, cabinets. Finish that first. These two black ones were part of an entertainment set that the neighbor down the street was selling. And we paid next to nothing for them also. And then this white one in the middle, the biggest one. My boyfriend picked out of the trash in a rich neighborhood. And I'm guessing they threw it away because, yet again, it didn't have any shelves. These ones were way easier to make than the curved ones. We literally just cut those to size. Yep, but all of my cabinets have pretty much been picked. Okay. Alright. You'll see this guy appears again, but that is because this set I got lucky and I bought pretty much brand new on the box from a collector that had a bunch of stuff and they were just set aside. I absolutely adore him. And we have a cute little zebra custom. I bought this girl on Etsy. Can't remember the artist's name, but I know she's signed. There we go. Don't know the first name. And then we have a ton more custom halflinger mares. I'm only going to highlight a couple artists. Most of them actually are not signed. I don't think the gray one is. Right. And this one is not either. Which is weird because she's even... Come on, camera. She is even repositioned. You notice that her head is straight. And her tail is down into the side. And I'm so surprised that she is not signed. Look at the detail on the bottom of the hooves. Then we have this girl. This is Rez. And that is Lapis. This is Gracie. These two are named after their color. And then we have Mazarine. This is by Melissa Major Ward. I think that's right. Super cool rounding style she has. It's kind of unique. Shows well. And then we have this girl. This one I will pull out and show the artist on because it's a good artist, but I can't remember the name. Yep. This one I actually just got. I've only shown her once. Super pretty shading. Super pretty eye. My phone will pick that up. Nope. Oh, here it goes. And we have Ashton. Pretty. Got her from Rhonda Mosley. Now we have my favorite. This girl I call Carrot Cake. Which is my favorite. This girl is by Kimberly Bleecker. And it's not signed. Drives me crazy. But this one I bought from Kimberly Bleecker, so I know, and I have that documented, so I can keep track of that. Super pretty pinking on that pretty blue eye. This girl is another one that I absolutely adore, but she is hard to show. Last time I showed her as a Welsh Quarter Cross, because I found a horse that kind of looked like her that was a Welsh Quarter Cross. She did okay, but I wish I could find a more solid bleed. She doesn't photo show very well as a Welsh Quarter Cross. Took her in. She's the highlight of the side here because that's the first thing you see when you walk in here. Right, next shelf. I have my only rosetted horse. This is Famous Feasing. I think this is yet again Danny Marshall, but I'm not sure. Let me look. Guess what, guys? It's not signed. Which sucks because I think you would want to take credit for that. But got super cute dappling. Really pretty bleeds. He's got really detailed eyes. The judge's comments on it was how detailed it was for his size. And how cool those dapples blended in. Right. Of course he doesn't want to stand very well. This is Snap Decision. This is my first saddlebred that I've bought that I bought because the other one was given to me. My camera refuses to focus now. Super glossy. And then we have one of my favorite resins. I'm not sure what this version is called. I'm pretty sure she had named it something else. Hearts is something. Cute little basket curly. Shows really well. He's one of the few that doesn't stand on his ribbon. It's just his most recent. And then we have Hearts of Fire. It's my first ever resin. I got him for Valentine's Day 4 years ago. He sat blank for a really long time. And then I had him painted to match Reverence Road, which you guys could look up. Really pretty Arabian. He's an adult now, not a baby anymore. And then we have Big Girl for me. This is Covenants Renewed. This was sculpted by Chris Jolly. Re-sculpted, I should say. I think the original sculpt was Covenant. And then there's Covenants Kept, but don't quote me because I don't remember. And this guy was painted by Laura Speezer, who knocked him out of the park with the reference I provided for him. Absolutely gorgeous. His belly is super pretty. Look at that pink nose. And then I have a cute little chip mule. All these ribbons came with him. He's super cute. And then we have this little guy. This was done by Danza. I don't remember her first name, but I know that's her last name. I call this Sorcerer's Blitz, and I actually made this base because I absolutely hated the wood base that she came with because she just looked like a giant on it. And I feel like this fits her better. Goes with her length much better because she overhung that small little round one horribly. And then we have my little Scratching Pool custom. He's super cute. And this cute little medallion I got from a raffle. I'm not a big medallion person. I think this is one of 3 that I own. The other 2 are unpainted, but by Jennifer Reed. Then we have one of my other favorite molds. And I would have more of this guy if he showed better. But my collecting kind of switched over to more show horses. So this guy kind of faded, but I still love him. I think this guy is my favorite. No, it's Pet Ghost. However you want to say it, but I call him Ghost. And this guy is another favorite. Came to me called Swag Monster. I just left it. And then there's my other Deb Brown custom in here. Pull this guy out. He's worth pulling out. This guy I call Ricochet. And he is a really pretty buckskin by Deb Brown. He's just gorgeous. I feel like this guy would be a showstopper if it weren't for this mold. He still does really well, but I feel like if he wasn't on this mold, he would do better. But I still love him. The detail on that face and those feet. Look at that. But he's a favorite of mine. He was my second ever custom. And we have a mishmash down here. I have the Othello mold. I have Xavier. This is another one I would have more of, but these guys tend to be pricey, so. We have Phoenix. One of the few that weren't pricey. I know his name. This is Othello, isn't it? I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is actually one of the few horses that I have from my early adulthood. We won't go into that story, but he's one of the few that made it out of that situation with me. He's unfortunately rather scathed up, but he's still in one piece, so, and pretty to look at. And then we have another grail for me. This is a Glossy Fall. He's glassy. He's supposed to be glassy, but I think he's more of a semi-gloss looking guy. It picks up really well on camera, but not as well in person. But I call him Rusty Hazel. He was a grail for me. Now I need summer. Desperately want a glossy summer. Do we have in the mid? Can't remember the gray one's name. And then Bisbee. I bought this one because her teal color was so bright, and it's my favorite color. Now we have one of my more vintage pieces. This is a Marigot. This is one of the ones I got from Daydreams and Things. This is why you have to go, because she has molds like this. She doesn't just have new ones. She has awesome, more vintage ones. I know this one isn't too vintage, but. Then we have Dylan. This is another mold that I would have way more of, but they just don't show very well. Then we have this cool custom that I bought on eBay. I knew the artist for a short time, and now I can't remember. And it's not signed. Sign your horse. Oh, look, there it is. EB. Here I'm getting ready to yell at people to sign things, and it is signed. But this guy's just a really cool custom. Kind of unique. It's another mold I really like. Then we have another one. This guy lived at a flea market. Ah, oh, jeez. We've lived in our house for 6 years, and he was there for 5 of the 6. And I feel so bad because I bought him, and then brought him home, took him out of the box, and look what happened. He bloated. And I caught it just in time, and we put a hole in him so he doesn't bloat anymore. But I felt really bad because he definitely was not like that before I took him out of the box. But that's why he wears his hat, because then you can't even tell. And then we have another one of my favorites, Skiltage. I actually just tried to buy a third, but I was outbid because I have the more lacy one. and then the more spotty one, and I wanted to get a more solid one. And then eventually, when we move into a bigger house, I'll have tons of these to show the different variations. Then we have Heartland. I just think he's pretty. I bought him at a flea market somewhere. He was new in the box though, so he's in pretty good shape. I tried showing him, but briars don't do very well for me, in fact. Hazel, the only one that's ever ribboned for me. That's why I have more stones now. And we have Comanche. My boyfriend's mom gave this one to me, and I had him restored. So he's super pretty now. Then we have Rhett back there in the background. I'm not going to pull him out because everybody will want to tip over. He's another one I got lucky and found new in the box. Even though he's not that old, but still. He's got really gorgeous gloss. And then we have more Flora ponies. This is a finished, but unfortunately ruined custom that I did. This one I did before I did those Belgians. And when I was spraying her, for some reason the finish, you can see it there, did that yucky thing. And then you can also see where I tried to sand it and fix it. And I realized that I was going to have to strip her and redo her. And I just said the heck with that. The dog's going to come and see us because we're on the floor, maybe. Then we have Goffert. I found him every year for my birthday. We go to the Indianapolis Greater Garage Sale. I bought him for $1. He did not have a stand, but I bought one on eBay, and I love this stand. I wish the lady who made these was still making these. If I can get it off here. Here we go. And because this thing is made out of pure epoxy, it is heavy. And that's great because it keeps him from tipping over as much. But he's a floor pony because he's unfortunately just a smidge beat up. Pretty good shape for being a dollar garage sale pony though, so I can't really complain. I'm going to stop here and I'll highlight the few stable mates and my small Clinky collection.